to sound like the general over the battlefield of the adversary and misdirect them. Well, I see that with TIs as well. They hear their parents' voice morphing and talking about them behind their back and being used in very deceptive ways. Same with voice recognition.
So in a sense, you were putting two and two together. The work that you had done, you were suddenly finding was being reported in the community from various people as opposed to them.
Correct. And then so that led me on this at least 22-decade journey of researching and alerting the public to these technologies.
Was this back in the 90s or 80s, Robert? I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm just trying to get a sense of the time.
Yeah, around 2000.
Around 2000.
And, I even went with the former head of the LA FBI to Congress, spoke to the Judiciary Committee, the Armed Forces Committee, 23 senators, and most importantly, the Intelligence Committee, and they're supposed to be the oversight. It was obvious to me that this was MK Ultra on steroids, same tactics being used, the mind control, the breakdown of the human will, and using was programmed assassins or Manchurian candidates or whatever their desire may be, just eliminate the target. Further I followed White Rabbit down the hole, more disturbing it got.
This is absolutely incredible. First of all, thank you for doing that, for going to Congress and going and speaking to these Senate committees and to the Senate Intelligence Committee, etc. It sounds like this was a replay of the Church Committee of the 1970s then, because you were coming forward as a DoD CIA whistleblower and Navy and NATO, etc. whistleblower. Speaking about this matter, what was the reception like?
And this is when I lost faith with my government. I was that event. The Senate Intelligence Committee said, we've never heard of MK Ultra. And that's their one job, was to
everybody's heard of MK Ultra.
And so both the FBI, the head of the FBI and I look at each other like, oh, this is not going to go well. They're starting off with a lie. They've never heard of this. But Frank Church, ironically, I ended up in Idaho. And Frank Church, the senator.